Hello everyone! This is Reverend Naoya of Los Angeles Gedatsu Church. At LA Gedatsu Church, we have Ujigami, Local Guardian God Festival in October. So Ujigami is a general term for the enshrinement of guardian deities, not a specific god named Ujigami. In Japan, there are countless types of guardian deities enshrined as Ujigami, each associated with the traditions and the characteristics of each area. So at our LA church, we enshrined one of the guardian deities, Amegoshiki Daitenku Ogami, a god of the sky, as our Ujigami. So Gedatsu Kongo enshrined 6 guardian deities on the great ground in Japan. They are from left, Amegoshiki Daitenku Ogami, or Tenkujin in short, Sansha Ogujishin Ogami, or Ogujishin for the short, Amegoshiki Benzaiten, or Benzaiten, or Ame Kokuzo Gosha Inari Ogami, or Inari, Ame Okuninushi no Ogami, or Okuninushi, and Santoku Daimyojin, or in Santoku Sama. Well, its name is very complicated, but while each deity governs its own functions, such as water, harvest of crops, and land, each of the spirits is also related to our mind and characters. While this may sound complicated, but in reality, everything in our universe is similarly structured, no matter its size. Let me explain. Well, one of the biggest things we can imagine is our solar system, which is composed of planets like Mercury, Venus, and Earth that travel around the central sun. So this is the structure of our solar system. So when we look at the structure of Earth, it has a core composed mainly of iron and nickel, surrounded by a rocky mantle, and covered by a crust composed of oxygen, silicon, aluminum, and iron. Now, let's go to a micro world and consider one of the smallest things we can imagine, which is the atom. An atom consists of an atomic nucleus and electrons. Like the planet, electrons travel around the central nucleus. In short, from the smallest things to the largest things in our universe, each has a similar structure. There is always a core in the center and surrounded by other things which have different features. This is a law of the universe. Okay, so what about intangible things like our minds? According to Bishop Kishida, our minds have 2 parts, a central God-given soul, which is the source of our life, surrounded by 6 spirits related to the guardian angels. Well, the question is, what makes each of us different? That is a function of the 6 spirits related to the guardian angels. Even though the structure of all things is essentially the same, the composition and the nature of each of the structural elements influence the function of each entity. So in this way, our personality and characters are influenced by the 6 guardian angels that compose our soul. Well, here is the list of the guardian angel and their character traits. Well, even though everyone is born with these guardian angels, one particular guardian angel is dominant in the mind of each person. For example, features of Tenkujin may be working strongly in one person's mind, while features of Benzaiten is working strongly in another person's mind. So these different influences determine our different characters. So this list tells us that for those who have a specific dominant guardian angel, the person tends to have a certain personality and character, both good and bad. The messengers in the list here, or kenzoku mentioned here, are animal spirits, which serve the guardian angels. Each animal spirit is tied to only one guardian angel. They are simple, pure, and very loyal to the guardian angels they serve. And because they are focused only on one guardian angel, their character traits are sharpened like a dog's loyalty or a bird's quickness. So let's look at the reactions of different people to someone who is offensive and pushy. For those who have Tenkujin as a dominant guardian angel may lose their temper and strike others. Another person who has a Benzaiten as a dominant may talk back and growl. Someone else may simply endure the abuse and leave, yet another person may disguise their anger by laughing. These reactions all come from a natural instinct to defend ourselves. So this instinctive reaction differs depending on the dominant guardian angels within us. So depending on our dominant guardian angel, we tend to have various strengths and weaknesses. While it's not about which is good and which is bad, I only want to stress the importance of knowing our character and being aware of our true selves. Gedatsu Kongo said, "The rain that enables flowers to bloom also scatters their petals." In other words, everything contains both good and bad depending on how we see it. So for us as Gedatsu students, by paying attention to the guardian angels within ourselves, we can understand ourselves better, appreciate the function of our guardian angels, and improve our spirituality. So we can develop our positive aspects and fix our negative points. We can then benefit the society more. Well, my dominant guardian angel sounds like a Tenkujin, so sometimes I say arrogant or bossy things to my wife Yuko, and we get into trouble or arguments. So at those times, I calm myself down, close my eyes, pray to my guardian deity for guidance, and reflect on my actions. Repeating these processes in our life surely enriches our character. So to truly understand myself really helps to deal with negative feelings such as anger and stress. Gedatsu Kongo also said, when we become aware of being together with God, our confusion and sufferings are eradicated. Perfecting our character should be one of our goals in life as Gedatsu student. We can accomplish this when all 6 guardian angels works strongly and harmoniously. So okay, that will be all for today's talk. Thank you very much for watching this video. Bye.